bringing news from NAB to the people. HD SLR Shooter's special coverage of NAB Show 2016. Sponsored by Akidio, Blackmagic Design, Camera Motion Research, Carl Zeiss, Codex, GlideCam, iCan, Rig Wheels, and Zylight.
Hi, Clint with HD SLR Shooter, continuing on here of our coverage of NAB 2016 at the Zylight booth. Now, Zylight has become a distributor for Aladdin. Talk a little bit about Aladdin lights.
So Zylight, we distribute all over the world, here in North America, Europe, Asia, South America, and we're always on the lookout for unique products that sort of complement our line as well as our design philosophy. And one of those companies that we found has been Aladdin. So they have a very unique line of small format lighting devices for practical effects, for DSLR shooters, for small camera top items, as well as portability units. So the first thing we have here is the iLight from Aladdin. This is a 2-watt LED practical fill. So it's a variable color temperature, 32 to 5600K. Internal battery, so this is an integrated lithium-ion battery with a 5-volt micro USB charger. So this can run about 2 hours on a full charge, and then you can charge it from your iPhone charger, from a battery backup, from just about any 5-volt source. List price on this guy is $179. And all of this stuff from Aladdin will be starting to ship within the next month or so, so look out for it in May.
Excellent. So what's the next one?
So the big brother to the iLight is the A-Light, which is this guy here. So this is an 8-watt LED array using the same LED chips. Actually, all of the Aladdin products are using the same LED chips with a 97 CRI in tungsten and a 95 CRI in daylight.
That's high.
That's very, very high. So the light that we're getting out of these is extremely high quality and extremely usable light on camera. Accurate color rendition, skin tone rendition, very, very good functional units. So this guy uses an 8-watt array, the same 3.7 volt battery, micro USB charger. However, this one does have a hot swappable battery, so you can carry a spare. When this runs out, take the end off and drop a new one in. Give you about an hour's runtime at a full charge, and same color temperature and dimming controls, with a built-in flexible diffuser panel. So we can use it as an open face for maximum output, or close it over and get a nice soft diffuse light that even makes me look good.
Yeah, beautiful in the sense, I mean, you have to appreciate this is the same weight as an iPhone.
Exactly. It's actually not much bigger than my iPhone and weighs maybe a couple of ounces more. Very lightweight, very easy to integrate on a DSLR, on a small hand cam, any rig where you need a lot of light without a lot of room, and really, really easy power consumption.
You know, if an hour doesn't sound like a lot of time, you're not going to be running it an entire hour most of the time. You know, do an interview, turn it off, you know, turn it back on. So, I mean, if you're figuring like you're doing 10-minute interviews, well, I mean, you know, do the math on that. I mean, it'll last for a while.
Exactly. We've actually had one guy running around with this here at the show yesterday. He was doing some product interviews. He ran it all day on one charge, just doing 5-minute spots here, 3-minute spots there. So for that kind of interview situation, for this kind of interview situation, it's really a great, great unit to have in your back pocket.
Yeah, beautiful. Now, there's also another one that is just kind of amazing looking. Talk about it.
So absolutely, there's a very wide product range from Aladdin, and we just have a couple of them here at our booth. I definitely recommend you check out their website. It's aladdin-lights.com for more information from full specs. But the last product that we do have here is their BiFlex panel. So this is a flexible LED panel, again using those same 97 CRI, 95 CRI LEDs. What I love about this one is we got reinforced corners here. We've got a lot of mounting options. We've got Velcro pads here on the back. We have a D-ring on each corner, so you can hang this or suspend it or slap it to a Velcro surface. It's also extremely lightweight, obviously, and is a 50-watt LED array. There's also a 100-watt 1x2 as well as a 200-watt 1x4. Because this is so flexible, there's a lot of different applications. So we have a softbox here, we have an X-frame to hold the fixture, a battery operable power source going to our control and display module, and it turns that mat into a very nice soft light. Again, for interview situations like this, for run and gun stuff, you can take 3 or 4 of these and put them in a backpack, run them off of a couple of camera batteries, and you're in business.
I mean, it's amazing. What is the price on this one?
So list price on the BiFlex 50-watt kit, which is the pad itself, the X-frame, as well as the initial softbox diffuser, is only about $1,300. So I mean, all of this stuff is really within the reach of your HDSLR shooter, your content creators, anybody that's serious about their content creation, but doesn't have the means to go up to a $2,000 or $2,500 panel,
or maybe doesn't have the crew to schlep all that stuff around. I mean, when you talk about this, you were talking about I mean, it's as light as it looks.
Exactly. It's as light as it looks. It's really designed for portability. It's designed for ease and efficiency. That's what it's here for.
You start talking about heavy lights, you're talking about another crew member to set all that stuff up. So this is that's where that money is going to.
Exactly. As crews get smaller and smaller, you've got DPs that are also videographers. They're also producers, and half the time they're the interviewers. So you've got to have small kits that are easy to use and easy to maintain. With these guys, throw them in a bag, throw them in a backpack, put your camera next to them. You've got a complete kit that you can break up in seconds and set up in seconds.
You were going to say one more thing.
I was going to say, fun fact, these are IP68. You can put this underwater, and actually in Aladdin's booth they have one in a vase. So we can roll this up. We're using a waterproof connector here for power input. We can drop this in water, no problems.
So if you're doing like swimming pool shots or something like that?
If you're doing some underwater shots, some swimming pool things, or if you're just out in the rain and the muck, you've got a fully enclosed, protected LED light source that when you're done, you can take it, wash it off, wipe it off, take it on to the next shoot.
So what is Aladdin's website one more time?
Aladdin-lights.com. And also keep an eye out on Zylight.com. As we integrate this into our product portfolio, we'll start to have more product information on our website as well.
Thanks so much, James.
No problem, Clint. Thanks very much.
HDSLR Shooters special coverage of NAB Show 2016. Sponsored by Akidio, Blackmagic Design, Camera Motion Research, Carl Zeiss, Codex, GlideCam, iCan, Rig Wheels, and Zylight.